Let me tell you about a man who built some of the biggest boy bands in the world while quietly running one of the longest Ponzi schemes in American history. His name? Lou Pearlman. And for a while, everybody loved him. Louis J. Pearlman grew up in Flushing, Queens, son of a dry cleaning business owner. As a child, he was obsessed with one thing: the Goodyear blimp that floated past his window. That blimp became his fixation, his inspiration. His first business idea? He started a blimp rental company. His clients were the likes of Jordache, McDonald's, MetLife, and SeaWorld. One of his blimps crashed into a New Jersey garbage dump. That should have been a sign. It was not. Or maybe it was. Lou pivoted, started leasing planes instead. Charter aviation, small operation, nothing remarkable. Until one day, he leased a plane to new kids on the block. He watched them travel the world. He watched the screaming fans. He watched the money flow. And he had an epiphany. Boy bands print money. So he built one. He formed Transcontinental Records, did a $3 million nationwide talent search, found 5 unknown kids, put them in a house together in Orlando, rehearsed them, styled them, packaged them. The kids? Backstreet Boys, Jay McLean, Howie Doro, Nick Carter, Kevin Richardson, Brian Littrell. Over 100 million records sold worldwide. One of the best-selling boy band in history. Then he did it again. 5 more kids. Chris Kirkpatrick walked in first, then Joey Fatone, then a teenager named Justin Timberlake, J.C. Chases, Lance Bass. He called them NSYNC, kept them secret from the Backstreet Boys initially. Staff members were instructed to stay quiet. Lou even gave the project a code name inside the company, B5. 70 million more records sold. By the late 1990s, Lou Pearlman was untouchable. Transcontinental Studios in Orlando, a dance studio near Disney World, Church Street Station Entertainment Complex, an Aaron Carter, a Jordan Knight, an O-Town. He wrote a book, Bands, Brands, and Billions, gave lectures on success, flew on private jets, celebrities on speed dial. Lou Pearlman was now a certified music mogul, while the artists who made him one were broke. The Backstreet Boys had sold over 100 million records and were $3 million in debt. To Lou. Lou's contracts gave him 50% of everything, 50% of record sales, 50% of touring revenue, 50% of merchandise. Then he charged the boys back for expenses, studio time, housing, vocal coaching, styling, all deducted, all at Lou's rates. By the time the Backstreet Boys saw a royalty check, Lou had already taken his half and sent them the bill for the other half. They sued him in 1998, eventually bought their freedom for a settlement. NSYNC followed, filed suit the following year. Same story, different group, same contracts. Justin Timberlake described the NSYNC contract as a fundamentally predatory trap. Behind the platinum records, Lou had been running scams long before the Backstreet Boys ever sang a single note, long before NSYNC ever performed on a stage, long before anyone knew his name. The con came first. Even Transcontinental Airlines was built on illusion. There were real planes, real charters, real clients, but the version Lou sold investors featured a massive fleet that barely existed. Some of the planes shown to investors were miniature models, photographed to look real. The entire fleet of Transcontinental Airlines fit in a shoebox, but the fake airline was just the beginning. Lou needed an independent accounting firm, someone investors could trust, to verify financial documents, to audit reports, to make everything look legitimate. So he created one, Cohen and Siegel. Sounds very legit, right? except Cohen and Siegel, was Lou himself. Investors called the accounting firm. Every call led back to Lou. And when Bank of America discovered that Lou was using their name and logo on fake FDIC insurance documents, without their knowledge, without their permission, they sent him a cease and desist letter. Lou received it, acknowledged it, but kept selling the documents anyway. The audacity of this man. Lou kept escalating. Lou stopped selling the illusion of airplanes and started selling the illusion of guaranteed returns. His investment product was called the Employee Investment Savings Account. 6 to 8% returns, FDIC insured, backed by the American International Group and Lloyd's of London. All fake, every single guarantee, forged, fabricated, fiction. But people believed Lou because he looked successful and had a secret weapon, access. He brought investors backstage, let them meet the Backstreet Boys, shake hands with NSYNC, then quietly whispered, "You want a piece of this?" 1,800 people said yes. Retirees, families, life savings, retirement funds. And some of those families had already handed Lou something else entirely, their children. Lou had a particular talent for finding young talent in rooms full of desperate parents. Parents who wanted their child to be the next Nick Carter, the next Justin Timberlake. Lou would sign the kid and then turn to the parents. Same meeting, same room, same smile, and mention the investment opportunity. The same parents who trusted him with their child's future wrote him checks for their retirement savings. He was simultaneously their son's manager and their financial advisor. People trusted Lou because the success around him looked real, and that matters more than people like to admit. Now here is something worth noting. Lance Bass of NSYNC always thought something felt off. Their manager owned an airline, yet every tour, every promotional trip, every European visit, they flew Delta, in coach. Looking back, that was probably a clue. For over 20 years, new money paid old investors. Classic Ponzi scheme. Only this one came wrapped in pop music, frosted tips, and screaming teenagers. The investor money was no longer enough. Lou needed banks now. Took 30 bank loans, totaling $190 million. The greed never stopped. And when the original operation started showing cracks, Lou didn't slow down. He went to Germany, found 5 more kids, called the group US 5, same model, same contracts, same promises to parents, new investors, new victims. He was building a second Ponzi scheme, while the first one was collapsing underneath him. When the walls started closing in, Lou ran, told officials he was in Germany, on tour with a new band. The FBI tracked him to Bali, Indonesia, arrested him, and was extradited back to the United States. When investigators finally examined the books, Lou owed investors roughly $96 million. He had only $15,000 in the bank. $15,000. Over 2 decades, hundreds of millions gone. He was convicted of conspiracy, money laundering, and fraud. Sentenced to 25 years in federal prison. The judge offered 1-month reduction in sentence for every $1 million repaid to victims. Lou repaid almost nothing. Even in prison, Lou claimed his scam was more sophisticated than Bernie Madoff. He died in federal custody in 2016, aged 62. With Lou, the con came long before the Backstreet Boys, long before NSYNC, long before the private jets. Success came later. The only thing Lou consistently delivered was fraud.